good. Feeling blessed.
So, finally, bro, because, after you put out Lit and Still, people have been waiting for you, man. What's been going on with you?
Just work, projects, work. I didn't start this whole thing with the single route. So even when I dropped those two as like testers, I knew at the back of my head, I needed a project. I needed to come back with a project or two, but I wouldn't say too much. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
No, listen, I'm going to just interject here for all the people who are just discovering AYLØ. Like, you're just a beautiful surprise in my life. Let me tell you this first. And I'm sure there are quite a few people who are listening as well who are also coming to this. They're like, who is this person? Who is this guy? And I want to know, like, what have been your favorite tracks to create outside of what we've just listened to and what we are going to listen to today?
To create? I have this thing where everything that is new is usually my favorite.
Okay.
So I have tracks that have not been heard or cannot be heard yet, and those are my favorites.
So is it something about the process, or is it just that you're making something new?
I think it's new and new experiments. I get tired if I sit down and make like, the same type of song 3 times. I'm possibly going to not be impressed by myself. So when I make something new and I finish it, there's like this connection with God instantly. I'm like, and this extreme gratitude.
Okay. I like that. A new junkie, a little bit. I like it. I'm just gonna,
Tell me real quick how this works for you, right? There's a lot going on. A lot of your peers are putting out music. A lot of people that you've collaborated with, they're all putting out stuff, right? How do you drown out all the noise and stay focused on what you need? Because people are going to be dragging you left and right. Come and do collabo here, come and do that here.
Well, it's not, I'm happy for everyone, I think the first and strongest emotion is love. So regardless of whatever other things I might be feeling, when I see one of my guys releases something or the feeling I have is raw. Boom, my God, you know what I mean? So I'm not really into social media as much, I'm not there all the time, so I just don't get flooded because I just can't do it. It's just not my thing. But when it's time, I'll come and see what's up, download the song, share it, listen, and then get back into my own personal box to finish my thing.
Okay. You're here to premiere Paris.
Yep.
So,
boom.
Why?
Yes.
First, why the choice of city? First.
Very simple. Nothing too complicated.
Okay.
The person who inspired the song, that's her favorite city.
Okay.
So this isn't. It's like a true story. This is inspired by someone.
It was inspired by a dream.
Of a true person.
Yes.
And real situations.
Yes. We went out. I can't really.
No need to shift on us. No, I can't. Talk to us. It's a story of human connection.
I can't say it. Yeah, exactly. Boom. That's it right there. Human connection. So we connected. I connected with this other person. About life, and like she was going through a hard time when I met her, and I wasn't particularly going through a hard time, but I understood some of the things that she said and that she was talking about. So we spoke for like we went out. It was a group of friends. It was a mad day. We went out, arcades, did some other things, back to the studio, and throughout this that was the first time I met her. Throughout this day, we kept talking, and she's such a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? She's telling me things about sorrow and pain, and crying in between, but smiling. And when she smiles and when she laughs, it's like, you know what I mean?
Guys, I wish you could be in the studio because I can feel whatever connection they had. I'm like, I can touch it.
So, and nothing could happen because she was with someone, right?
Okay.
So I woke up the next day just with this realization, but with gratitude for having that moment. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be, I've connected with someone, we didn't have to do too much, it didn't have to be a long thing, you know what I mean? But she's affecting my life, and so I wrote that song off the emotions that I felt after meeting this person.
That's powerful, and I'll be honest, you can hear the poignancy even in the song itself.
Yes.
It's present, it's there.
Yeah,
it's nice.
I've been privileged to hear the song because I literally had to stalk AYLØ for a minute to listen to the song, right? And after listening to the song over and over again, I begged him to, send me the lyrics. I want to see the lyrics.
You need to connect it with
Yes. Just tell me real quick, how long did it take you to write that? I want to know.
I was short, like 2 minutes.
You don't get the story. You're not listening.
I see. You don't understand, but I heard the story, but you gotta understand, yeah. When you have such a deep connection with someone, yeah, you're almost overwhelmed with so many words that you want to express yourself overtly. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes it does come out that way.
Yeah, but you were able to find the right words, not say too much, but you communicated. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know.
Good. That's what I can say. Only a vessel. At the end of the day, only a man.
Okay. Shall we listen to the song now? Can we listen to the song right now?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a world premiere.
Boom.
Not even a joke. This is a world premiere. First time ever.
On the PGM.
This is PGM Radio Show. The globe. I need you, first and foremost, y'all need to know. We've been talking about this kid for a minute and a half. This is your time to get on him. I was really not on him because of that. But but yeah, you need to right now. You need to follow this dude because he's the next big thing popping out. Not even a joke. But you know what? Don't take my word for it. Listen to the song. The song is called Paris.
Amen.
All right. When we come back, we're gonna listen to the song. When we come back, we'll talk about the video, which AYLØ is lined to put out. I think sometime next week or so, if I'm not mistaken.
Should be the 20th.
20, right? Okay, so we'll talk about that. But anyway, here it is. Like I said, world premiere. I can't wait. Check it out. Paris, guys. PGM Radio.
This is the PGM Radio Show, where fans of music are exposed to the latest emerging new wave sounds produced by the youth of Africa. You're about to hear your new favorite song on the Push Good Music Radio Show, supported by Jameson Irish Whiskey. Enjoy Jameson responsibly. PGM Radio Show.
Okay. Let's pause for a second there real quick. Okay. AYLØ.
Yes.
Man, this girl must have meant something special for you to put out, for you to create something like this.
Everyone is special.
Here's what comes to my mind, that this connection was so real and so memorable that it prompted you to document it somehow, to write. Do you think that these sort of connections and real life conversations are missing in most people that you come across?
Missing? What, like with me and other people, or other people having those?
Just generally,
Just in general,
people being able to have conversations about the connection, about how they feel about it.
Yeah, I mean,
complicated
sometimes, I mean, because obviously we live in a very instantaneous society, in the way, you have to smile on Instagram and, what have you. Maybe you might be sad, but, if you take that picture, you have to smile. So, I mean, yeah, it is. I but I think when it does happen, it's special, because we need, no man is an island, no one's an island, you know what I mean?
You need people.
We kind of go through some of the same things. No, everyone has their own specific DNA, but if you bleed, it's never going to be green, you know what I mean? It's always red. So there's a lot of things that we have in common.
I agree.
It just takes one conversation to know,
that we have something common. That's so true.
This is true. If you do come across somebody with green blood, though, I suggest because that's alien invasion.
This song was myself, Lomav, and Odunsi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who did what?
Well, it's a mix. So we produced on Ableton, which I'm the only one who really uses that.
Okay.
So it was if I was funny, it was funny when we started making the record. Odunsi came in and was like, let's use Ableton. And I was like thinking, you guys don't really, these guys don't really use Ableton. So he was like, what, are you afraid? Like, are you scared? I'm like, no, not even. So I just opened it up and, we just started throwing sounds and we're like, what do you need? Oh, piano, this, that, oh, can you record me? Record. And I love voxes and stuff, so I'm throwing my voxes, I'm arranging, and, I'm writing immediately. they leave, literally they leave, I go to bed, I wake up in the morning, I continue, and then that's when I record and mix. So it was just like but it was casual. It was so like these are guys I worked with on different. So it was just casual. It was just like another day.
Another day in the studio.
Yeah, literally another day. Like, and more experiments, more fun.
Would you say that you're more creative when it's spontaneous, than as to when it's planned? Like, okay, we need to do this. How do you function as a person?
We can't do it if it's planned. We can plan a session,
right?
Like,
but you never know what happens in that session.
Exactly. Yeah. You just go through a couple of beats.
Space for spontaneity.
Yes, do you know what I mean? Something just clicks and it's like, oh, I like that. Or someone's like, oh, I like that. And it's like, okay, then we start from there.
Right.
But then have you ever worked with people who are just like, no, this is planned. This is what it's supposed to sound like. Does that happen? Do you come across like...
I've not been unfortunate.
Yeah, wow. He's unfortunate. I'm getting you. Okay.
Dude, I'll tell you this because I like that she asked this question because in some corners in the world, I'm pretty sure there are people who work like that. And this song, well, I believe the song's going to travel far and wide. Already, fillers that are out, people who have heard the song privately, have given positive feedbacks, like some of the media personnel. So I'm very hopeful this song's going to far and wide. And what really happens eventually is that, the opportunity to collaborate with, other acts from outside the country and whatever will come up. And you having to now deal with their routine and how they work.
No, I mean, I'm a professional. So
right.
At the end of the day, I'll get it done. If it needs to be done, I'll get it done.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I'll get it done. It's nothing. Fair
enough. So I noticed you have this hashtag called dnt'dlt. Do you care to share? It seems to be related to the project, right?
Yeah, it is. So dnt'dlt means don't delete.
Okay.
And that's the name of my next project, which is a mixtape, my second mixtape. Paris is the first single of Don't Delete. So Don't Delete is, I can give you the long story, I'll give you the short, I'll start with the short. It's basically just saying, so as human beings, okay, imagine a baby is born, right? There's nothing in the baby's head, just like...
it's empty space.
You know what I mean? Just open, and then this baby wasn't born with hate, wasn't born with fears, wasn't born with all these things. These are things they learn. Do you know what I mean? They walk to the fire, they touch it, it burns. Oh, I shouldn't go there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's sort of how human beings learn over time. So the way I've seen it happen, just from some personal experience, but maybe I'm not too old enough to really, but seeing my parents, my cousins, aunts, you're empty as a baby, you're empty as a child. You start to get filled up with this information from your parents, from society, and over time you start to become your own person, your own collection of your own thoughts, right? And the way I've seen with a lot, especially artistic people, or do you know what I mean? Over time, you get told, oh, you can't do this by family, friends, even yourself. In fact, probably yourself. I can't do this. I'm not this person. This, that, and then suddenly it's like things start to. So you're filled up, and now you're letting things are leaving you. Your confidence is leaving you, your sense of self, your identity, and in the worst case scenario, people end up deleting themselves. Do you know what I mean? They commit suicide. But it starts small. It starts with that. You have a dream and no one believes in you, and the people that you expect to believe in you will not. A prophet is never walking in his home, but that's a different story.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So this project was sort of telling people, once again, that we are the same. We have some of the same struggles. If you're an artist like me, if you're African as well, you might have been told you can't do it. You're not good enough, this and that. You've probably listened, you've probably been emotional about it, it's probably affected you, and that's probably created issues. But it's like saying, just don't delete yourself. Don't, everything is gonna come, but you have to keep going. You have to keep going. Keep
Just keep believing.
Yeah.
There's a post, Folu, that you put up. I think it was yesterday or Monday. I'm not sure. The post was about
trick is to never give up.
Never to give up. I actually saw that post, and I know I liked it, but I was meaning to actually hit you up, but I thought it was just been too early that morning, and it's a Monday morning. But the post, when I read it, I just said to myself, this is so true. Because half the time, we're all trying to get it the easy way. Trust me, we're all guilty of that.
So let me put this in context so people, I went up on my Instagram and I said the trick is to never give up. We need to stop wasting prayers on hoping for an easy life, let everything be smooth as is, story for the gods. We know it by now, come on! We know that life is designed like an obstacle course. It's bish bash bush. It's like, okay, how do you react? As is, that's the reality. And once we accept that reality and we understand that, okay, allow yourself to pause, allow yourself to break, allow yourself the moment to say, you know what, today I'm tired, I'm going to sleep later. Tomorrow I start again the grind. Just never stop.
Yeah,
Stopping is where you can't win anymore. So just never give up.
Yeah, I totally agree. And, you know, but anyway, that's... Don't delete. Don't delete. So, okay, before we let you go, tell us about the video, because now you got everybody thinking, what would this video possibly look like?
I mean, very simple. It's a collection of broken fragments.
Okay.
So I've never been to Paris. You know, never been to Paris. I would like to be to Paris.
That should be in your bucket list now.
It is for like this end of this year or next year. But you know, but like I said, having the conversation and connecting with that person, that being our favorite city, you know, I've sort of been able to see beauty and damage. Do you know what I mean? You know, every single one of us has something that's happened to us. You know, we might not feel 100%. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean we're broken or you know what I mean, we're beautiful. So this was about, I mean, I shot the video in Lagos.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I guess it was showing the aesthetic and message of like paradise being anywhere you want it to be, starting with yourself. So that's kind of, I hope they get it, you know.
Yeah.
I say it's arts. People will interpret arts.
No, I mean...
As they're just doing it.
I mean.
Shout out to Candles. They shot the video.
That's right. Okay. Is that a person?
So,
I'm messing with you. You just excited the camera. Okay.
It's a group of people.
Cool. What's your advice? What's your advice to people who have been through the motion of lack of confidence or just doubting themselves? I don't know if it's fair to assume that, but you sound obviously like you've been through that just at some point. So, if you have, what did you do? How did you deal with it, and how did you get out of it?
How did I do? I mean, personally, I just had to find myself in solitude for a while. So I just kind of like locked myself indoors and just like kept creating. And what I did, I guess, with the project, when I finished it, I kept creating. Because normally when I finish a project, I might take a short break, you know, a little small lazy break, and say, oh, now I've done this, you know, I've achieved something, let me go and sit down. And you know, I guess I realized that I got slightly complacent, Maybe
you mean after putting out the first project?
After putting out the first
Right. Right.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, you did get a lot of attention for that project. So,
I did. You know, and I guess I thought I was working hard, but what I was doing was like, you know, you break the chicken's head and you let it run loose, and the blood is just going everywhere. That's what I was doing. So
visual.
Yeah, I know. Very visual. There's a lot of things in my head. There's a lot of things. No, because I covered mouth, because I covered, like a chicken like that will cover mouth and will make an impact. It will throw blood everywhere. You will know it came there. You will know. But it will die at the end of the day. Like, it will die. You know,
so this thing you are doing is like chicken they are being
it
will make impact.
You know what I mean? And I did that for a while. And I realized, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not going, you know, I'm not progressing the way, I might be progressing in myself, as in, I might be making better music, but it's a lot.
But not the sort of strides you want to.
Exactly, you know,
Very interesting.
Just work, man. I just, you know, connect family, because I had disconnected from family, you know, because of artists, you know.
It happens. No,
I had dreadlocks as well, and everything I was doing.
I'm
telling you. So everyone was like black sheep.
Ostracized.
And I'm first child. So it's crazy. It's just...
Whoa. So a lot of expectations, right?
I'm telling you, like 205.
You were in the firing line.
Yeah. You know, it got too much, but I disconnected, did my thing, and then I learned to reconnect, but still hold my ground.
Dope.
Do you know what I mean? So now it's like I'm at home and I'm working on everything, and you know that I can answer questions without being upset.
Yes.
You know, I'm not fighting
Yes.
people. I'm just like, hey, listen, this is what I have to do. This is how I'm doing it. You know, I understand your fears and your love. I appreciate it actually, because if you weren't worried,
That's great.
I need to find somebody else.
That would be
You know,
worrying.
but I'm okay. You know, I believe that you trained me thus far to know what you know, and I just sense of self. You know, it took a while, and I'm not a guru, so I can't really
Yeah.
tell people what to do.
No. See, to be honest, no one expects you to be perfect, right? But I always believe that if I've been through something, then it's only but right to share it, because you can just save the next person from having to go through that thing. And they may not be able to figure out how to get out of it, you understand? So yeah.
Yeah, and it is a shout out to all our brothers and sisters out there who feel like they're being isolated, like it's just them. They don't understand. No one understands right now. A lot of people are going through that same thing, and no one can put pressure on you quite like family can. They have these special talents for it. But I understand it comes from a place of love. But it's also important that you actually open your mouth and speak what you want. I'm not going to tell you.
Stand up for yourself.
True that. AYLØ, thanks a lot for coming by, man. Listen, totally appreciate you, man. We cannot wait.
Pleasure.
So the video drops June 20th, right?
Yes.
That's next week, Thursday, a week from today.
Yes.
That's the video for Paris.
Okay. I want you guys to please follow this handle. Your handle is at Arkanels.
Arkanels, yes. That's ARKHONELLZ.
Exactly.
Ah.
When
I'm
you
going to tweet that.
yeah, we're gonna tweet that. We're gonna tweet that. What does that mean again, Arkanels?
Arkan is with the C. It's like emperor in a Scandinavian language. Els is like the nickname that my friends gave me.
Okay.
Some time ago. So it was one of those things where I didn't want to say King this. I just put Arkan, and I've had it for a couple years.
You go fat.
Yeah,
I feel you. Okay. Listen, guys, follow Arkanels on all social handles, and look out for the video that drops next week, Thursday, 7 days from today. But I want you all to do me a favor, please. This song comes out officially tomorrow.
Midnight.
Tomorrow, well, midnight actually.
It should be. It depends on the stores. You know how these guys do this song, America.
Yeah,
UK,
that's so unfair though.
Lagos.
That's so unfair because
I know.
because I'll tell you what, yeah. The last time when a project came out that I really wanted to listen to, I was in the States and that project came out in Nigeria. Everybody was tweeting, hey, and I couldn't get it in the States. So
sorry, no. So it was Folu that was doing it.
I was trying to get that. But anyway, the song drops midnight tonight. That's about an hour and a half. It drops in Nigeria and Africa, an hour and a half, and also in Europe as well. I'm hoping that the United States get it as well. But after 24 hours, you're gonna get it all over the world. Okay, follow AYLØ. Make sure you cop Paris.
God bless you.
Okay, get that song. And when you get it, do me a favor, please. I'm gonna give some, like the PGM Club. We're gonna give out a couple of gifts this week and next. If you screenshot or take a screenshot the song after having got it on your phone, on whatever streaming platform you're on, if you screenshot the song and send it to us on Instagram like a story, tag us, and we see it, we will gift you. I promise you we will send you a gift that you would be happy about, okay? That's all I can say. And tag Arkanels as well, okay? Share the song with a friend. We got to make sure that song gets #1. Alrighty? AYLØ, appreciate you as always, bro.
Thank you
All right? I'm looking forward to bigger things coming out of your camp.
Absolutely. Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
That's right.